Hey folks, I found some steak. Let's see what we can make. So I'm going to get this thawing using the warm water method. And while I'm doing that, let's see what else we have. Okay. Let's see, we got some corn. Over here, sweet peas. Diced tomatoes for sure. Sliced white potatoes. Guessing we could do something with that. Definitely need some tomato paste. What other vegetables we got in here? Oh, we might switch this out. Put that guy back. Get those chilies. Sweeten the applesauce. Some more tomatoes, corn. Oh, we got some black beans back here. Yeah. Alright. I think that's going to be it. We could probably do something pretty good with that. Let's see what we got for a starch, huh? What's up there? Hiding in the back. Got some nudes. Rotini? Alright. We can rock some rotini. Okay, here we go. So that's about full enough. And then I suggest you just flip it over. Right like that. What else do we need? We get vegetables. There we go. Let's bring these over here. You know what? I think probably going to go with peas instead of that. And we can make a pretty awesome pasta salad. That's set up there. A little bit of veg for the nudes. What we got going on? Alright, we're going to need this guy. Set that guy down there. Oh. Bam. Get some Lowry's going there. This will be good for the salad. What do we got? A little bit of cayenne. Never hurt anybody. Mesquite rub. Original. Oh, here we go. Bam. Use Lowry's garlic salt. This one comes with parsley. If you just get garlic salt, I suggest everybody have garlic salt around. It's an easy way to season some stuff. You know what? I'm going to use this mesquite rub. See how that meat turns out with that. There we go. Some other things you should have. Just kind of like a good all-around seasoning salt. Like a lemon pepper is good. Otherwise, you know, the Lowry's, or even if you like a little bit of a different flavor, the Morton Seasonal, that's a great one. Always keep big things. I've got garlic powder, black pepper right there. This is the new garlic salt that would usually be from the same Kroger brand, but they don't have that here. So some simple seasonings, and we're gonna make some delicious food. Right, now I gotta get a pan, and that got really close, didn't it? I suggest this guy right here as a wok. This is one of the best pans in existence because you can cook so many different things in it. Anything you need to do, you can do in a wok. Even like searing or frying. Let's see where our meat's at. Getting there. While we're waiting for that, we're going to get the water started for the noodles. One-handed. There you go. If you didn't know this, a lot of pans are actually set up to just sit inside of sinks. So you don't need two hands. I can do it with one. It's exciting. Watching the water fill. See if I can carry this with one hand. A little heavy. Oh, 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 oh. Alright. Crank that on. Get that ready for some noodles. I think I might need to get another saucepan to do the sauce that I want to put on the meat. And I think what we're going to do is use the juice that comes out of the steak, and then mix it with some tomato paste and probably a little bit of water from the potatoes, and then even I'll probably chop these down a little bit more and mix them in with the steak as well, because that'll be a sweet A sweet and easy little meat and potato dish. You gotta wait for the water to heat up. Water, boil faster. Throwing this out in the garage. I think this is gonna go great in the pasta salad. Give it a little bit of color and something a little bit different. I can even use the dressing packet out of there to start what I need to do with the sauce for the noodle salad. That'd be great. So water's getting there, but I am impatient. So we're going to take that, put that right there. That'll speed the process right up. Checking the meat. See, look at that. That is the sign of boiling water. Get these ready. One-handed cooking. When you do noodles, it's actually a good idea to move them around for the first couple minutes. That way it'll break the starch off of the noodle and they won't stick together. I'm actually a noodle professional, if you didn't know. I worked at Noodles & Company. They taught us the science of noodles. Stirring. So we got the meat on the cutting board. Now, because I have kids in the house, I just start by chopping it all up to kind of bite size right away. Makes meals a lot easier. Bam. Bam. Leaving it a little bit frozen actually helps when you're chopping it up because it just has something more solid to get through. You're not really dealing with the squishiness of the meat. And we're just going to chop all this up. There you go, and that's about the size that you're looking for right there. So if you compare that to a fork, a regular dinner fork, about half of the tongs. Stirring. Easy peasy. Don't need to throw away any of that extra fat. That's really going to help with the sauce. It's going to give that a lot of flavor. Because that's what fat does. It makes things taste good. Cutting it up this small like this too also helps it cook faster. So if you're like me and you forget to make a meal until the last minute, this is just one kind of little hack you can use to kind of make things move a little faster. It really looks like a good cut of meat too. Alright, there we go. All our cutting's done. Either way, I still like to taste test my noodles to make sure they're in the right tenderness, you know? These are done. So this is a point where you want to hit them with oil just right quick so that way they don't start sticking together as they're cooling. Bam. Easy peasy. Alright, here we are. Bam, going with the Evo right away. So that's the good news. Pan's nice and hot. It's already ready for the steak. Alright, there, the steak's in there. So we're going to start off with a little balsamic vinegar. And then we're going to hit it right away with mesquite rub. Get a nice coating of this all over there. This is really good flavor. Almost enough. Hit it again with this. Bam. That is the flavor. I'm not going to put a lot of the old cayenne in there. The kids don't really like spicy food, but I like it to have a little bit of a kick. And then we're going to hit it with the garlic salt and the parsley. Bam. Yeah, so that's looking pretty delicious. I'm just going to turn it down to about a 4 on a gas stove. Alright, so if you have picky eaters, pasta salads are always a really good way to go. I think everybody likes noodles in the world. And then finding flavors that you know aren't going to be completely repulsing for them. Okay, so here we go. We got our bowl of noodles. Some just simple veg, diced tomatoes, green chilies, and some sweet peas. Not too out of this world, but, you know, a couple vegetables are better than none. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain the peas, but what I'm going to do with the tomatoes is I'm going to drain these into the steak, because that kind of like tomatoey water is going to be close to the sauce that I'm going for. So that's what we're going to do here. Bam. Tossing those peas in there. So this is the dill pickle chop kit with creamy dill pickle ranch dressing. So we're going to have to try to make something out of that, but we want all the salad. Yeah, and you want the noodles to cool down so that way it doesn't like completely scuff the salad that you put in there. Got some big radishes. Down with that. Tomatoes. So that's the start of our sauce. That's probably not going to be enough, so we're going to have to figure something out. Okay, here we go. Got some more ranch, and then I'm going to bring in the power of Tajin. This kind of like limey flavor will be good. It's probably going to completely scuff the dill flavor, but this will be something delicious because I got one of the boys that doesn't like ranch flavors, so I think the Tajin will kind of overpower that ranch since it's not good. Teaspoons. Mixing salads. Tossing, here we go. Get it mixed around real nice. So with pasta salads, they're actually better cold. So I'm going to put this into my Tupperware and then put it in the fridge while I finish the meat and the sauce for the meat. Alright, so here's the meat. It is done cooking. We are going to take this and we're going to make a sauce out of this. So you might be wondering how we're going to make that sauce, and what you need is you can go back to your colander, saucepan, and your colander. Just like that. We're going to take the meat, make a nice slow pour so it doesn't dribble over too much. We can save as much of that juice as we can. And you just take your meat, back in the pan, back to the stove. Back at the stove with the meat, you can see that sweet juice in there. We're going to get that turned on. That's where we're going to grab tomato paste. It's a great way to thicken it up, make it pretty delicious. Yeah? Grab your whisk. mix in that tomato paste. Get this to thicken up a little bit. But you see that? Yeah. Whew. Fire. Turn that down a little bit. Yeah, you only need it at like a 3 or a 4 when you're making a sauce on gas. Yeah. Okay. That's done. That's going to be our sauce for the meat. So, now with that sauce done, easy peasy, right back on that meat. Mix that around. Now you got like a nice Mesquite red sauce. All right. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. There it is. Plated up. You got your meat. Pasta salad on this side. Should be a pretty decent meal. That's it. Thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed the show and you've watched my other shows, feel free to give me those 3 clicks. And I will see you next time. Cheers and stay healthy.